A while later at Roseville Yard, Mr. Clinton was having a meeting with his engines. He brought some of his engines over to the yard to discuss the problem with Melon. As you all may have been aware, this hybrid creature known as Melon has been causing havoc and damage on my railroad. He's been causing havoc and damage to many of the railroad property and scaring a lot of people. If this keeps up, many people will think that my railroad is not safe. But I am not going to let this creature mess with my business or anyone else for that matter. He's been causing trouble for way too long, and it's about time he was brought to justice and he was taken down. And I want you all to help me with this. I cannot do this alone.
But that's his plan. Quite clever, but at the same time quite stupid, using the inventor of the Year Festival as a cover-up to Switchgrave's invention, which was a hydroelectric drill with a fake and decoy. Thank you for letting me, for filling me in on this. However, I already knew from the start.
Mr. Yahya, how did you know about this?
You know how I knew, Miss Clinton? Let's just say I had the help of a rat. You can come in now.
Sorry I'm late, boss. I was just making sure that Melon wouldn't cause any more trouble. Huh? Mr. Yahya, who is this?
Mr. Clinton, I would like you to meet my eyes on the inside, Corne the rat. He is the leader of the 500 cornered rats. He can be on anywhere with his 500 rats, and they all work for me. Well then, since Melon failed, he did take the hydroelectric drill, and like Gregory said, it was powerful enough and solid enough that no one will notice it. We need to try to outsmart him.
And we just try to surround him and try to rush in and try to stop him? I mean, that might be a more efficient way. I don't know.
That doesn't mean go rushed off after him, Daylight. I mean for the suggestion. I'm open for suggestions. Melon has to be stopped once and for all. Question is, how and where? What do you think, Corne?
I don't know, boss. But have you found any research on this red water? I have seen very suspicious activity with this whole thing. What is in that stuff? It's very dangerous, Mr. Clinton. Trust me.
Apparently, to this research on the red water, it's extremely unstable, and the slightest bump will cause it to go off.
From what I looked into chemicals of the red water, it's not radioactive, which is a good thing. But still, it is very dangerous and could cause a very big risk for many people around the area.
How many boxcars were missing?
About 16.
Mr. Clinton, can you give me the identification numbers of those boxcars that were missing?
Mr. Highlander got the identification of those boxcars that were missing, and he sent them to you, Mr. Yahya.
I'm gonna have the mayor close down Clinchfield Highland Valley, Mr. Clinton. And I have security checkpoints on all these lines leading out of the yards. For now, let's keep it under wraps.
Sir, is our railroad gonna close down? No, Aiden, we're not. We're just going under lockdown. Mr. Yahya knows what he's doing. I am not going to let this monster terrorize my railroad.
Ever since I became mayor of this railroad, I feel like I haven't done anything to protect it.
Have you gotten the report from Mr. Yahya gone?
Yes, Mr. Clinton, I received a report from Mr. Yahya regarding the Redwater situation and the plans from Chief Highland. So I decided to do something about it. I asked Mr. Highlander to give me a map of the whole railway. That includes every branch line as well. If you use the Sacramento scrapyards, then blood knows we've seen them. I think we should have two teams. One going to Sacramento scrapyard and one check all the harbors within 10-mile radius of Highland Valley. That way, we can cover more ground and catch Melon completely off guard.
I think that strategy just might work. I think that will work.
I'm gonna dispatch some of your diesel and steam engines to Sacramento scrapyards, and the other half to check all the harbors, Mr. Clinton. The time for planning is over. It's time for me as mayor to take action.
Agreed. It's time that we stand our ground against this monster and do what is right. We are not going to let this monster terrorize this railroad.
I'm not going to allow this monster to ruin this railway. By the way, Mr. Clinton, where is your wife?
I don't know, but from what I know, they're safe. My kids are safe as well, and my parents are making sure that they're okay. From what I know, they're safe back at home.
I'm afraid of this. After we caught Melon at the vintage competition, he may have done something. He may have got desperate and tried something else.
I can assure you, Marigon, I was busy walking up to the yards earlier when I got a text from my wife saying that Melon almost broke into my house. But luckily my dad got him out of there. He's a really tough man and he knows what he's doing. My dad was really good at fighting bad guys back then. He's still a good controller back then when he was in charge before I took his place. My family are safe and there's nothing for you to worry about.
Well, Mr. Clinton, I was thinking about everything that happened so far regarding Melon's involvement with these crimes happening around your railroad lately. And there's one thing that nagging me at the back of my mind, and that is what I think is the connection.
What do you mean by that, Chief Lion?
Let's think about it for a second. Melon and his partner kidnapped Black Wolf, forced him to shut those freight cars, and threatened him with Redwater if he didn't cooperate. But supposedly the missing boxcars were among that train that Black Wolf stole for him, and then covered his tracks. He put a false identification on the roster to suggest that the 16 boxcars simply disappeared. So I think that the most important pieces to this case is Black Wolf's memory and his records of his past. That's where the truth is.
Well, from what I've seen in the records of Black Wolf, he was supposed to go to the Oregon Central Railroad when he was escaping from scrap, but he was probably caught by Melon. I think that's what led to this right now. I think that's the truth. Sir, how do we know if we should trust him? I don't trust him at all. I don't trust him either, Daylight, but he's our only chance of stopping Melon.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Clinton? I hope you know what you're doing.
Believe me, legoshi, I don't trust him either, but he's our only chance of stopping Melon.
You think we have any idea what Melon is up to? I don't know, Bill. I really hope that we stop Melon once and for all, guys.
Black Wolf, just in case, this is only a precaution. I want you to go check down the line and make sure if there's any sign of Melon, report it back to me, okay? Just be careful, okay?
Yes, Mr. Clinton, I will go check and see if Melon is around. I hope that Melon is punished for what he did.
Black Wolf, headed out onto the main line to keep an eye out for Melon. If there wasn't any sign of him, that would be a good sign. But if there was, Black Wolf will report it back to Mr. Clinton. Black Wolf hoped that Melon will be caught and he will be under maximum security for a long time after what he done. Hopefully, Melon will be caught. Mr. Clinton hoped that the plan will work. I hope it will work because Melon deserves to be in prison for a long time after what he done.